bad because it's like she said, like people will just treat you differently. There's no like standing out. There's just, you know. Yeah, and but they also come over here with the illusion.
Welcome back.
California.
Where have you been?
All that. So they're not getting the full picture, but I do see what they are talking about when it comes to expression and being yourself, which I take for granted because it's like that is like a no-no in certain countries. I mean, it's crazy, and even though I don't even feel comfortable doing it, I
You like to make me
under the
miss you,
influence
don't
I
you?
did. I've loved being myself and like dressing in certain clothes that only I like, and no matter
If you are waiting for your
people couldn't
vehicle
tell
to
me.
be fixed,
No,
feel free to have a
I
seat.
wasn't aware what I was going to
With
wear.
the usual damage you all
And,
cause.
But you know, like in high school or just like college, it's just like I don't know. It's just crazy to think about. We talked about that too. We're like, so we somehow got talking, which we both left the subject behind because it's just so. I'm sure you thought of this too, but you know, like, what are the chances that we were all like, when I say us, I'm talking about like the 1%ers, like the people who are born in indigenous tribes or are born with bombs going off 24/7, or you know, like Syria, fucking, like the worst possible places, and you're a child, you know, and just like how, like, what determines and he's like, dude, I've been in that rabbit hole and I had to stop. I was like, dude, me too. It gets to the point, like you said, like I was pissed off the other night because I had to sit there and plug in my PS4 to play a movie, and you were and you were telling me, and I was telling you how cool the store was, and you're like, you know, there's people, and I even told him, I even told him about that, and and he's like, that's one of those things that I had to let go because there's like, because I told him, I was like, I feel like that, there's a sense of responsibility that people in certain positions have to, that they should help, because I feel like, you know, lots of things taken for granted that I don't even know about because I haven't been without, and I feel like I feel like if you're in a privileged situation, it is your duty and like a thing that you do is like to be morally, like, just to help,
I believe
you
one
know,
of your
in
packages was
one way or
delivered to
another.
me by mistake, Relic.
I mean,
Please come
there's
claim
people
it soon,
fucking
since it's labeled
necklaces
cursed
cost more
statue.
than, you know, you know all that, and that could feed fucking, like, literally starving children, and that's all I think about when I see that. Like, it does not impress me. It doesn't do anything
Is anyone
except
even gonna read this report?
me thinking about like people like who are homeless or trying, you know. It's crazy to me. And that's what my brother said, yeah. Uh-huh. And
America, that fucking wall.
I am
all right.
glad you returned.
Yeah. I think you put a picture in there. You're just like drenched in Gucci and just. Uh-huh. No, but if I'm bored with that, you know, I like to hop on the Switch, and if this happens, then you know I use this one. Yeah, I would be very careful on what I said. I would say, yeah.
Ah, I was wondering if I would see you again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I'm not doing anything. Can I please help? Please?
Attention, please. Attention, please.
Yeah.
I have received notices that several of you may be in violation of the ARC's strict no pet policy. Now, I would hate for any
There is a
subnubs to
wonderful
end up
poetry
jettisoned
to the
from the ARC
patterns
at
and
an
colors
elevation
used
of
in this
several
painting.
thousand feet.
The subject perfectly conveys beauty,
Yeah.
opulence, elegance, and a deadly nature.
Just,
Wouldn't you agree,
yeah,
Agent?
it's just something. It's just like I was telling him, I was like, I'm so like weird about certain
Well,
charities because
it is certainly good to
just
see
war
you
stories
again.
of them just completely like none of that money went to that charity, or and people do that all the time.
How have you not needed
Yeah,
a new
I
car
mean,
by now?
You can, but like there's been even like the mainstream ones, there's been foul play in that area. Like just like some of that money is not going towards charity. Let's say that. Not doing it at all. No. And I asked my brother about that, and showed me like just the right places to look for certain things that I questioned. You know, like multiple times. And I'm subscribed to it, and it's because I just think sometimes I'm just like, there's people that wake up in fucking jungles, and like, and it. It blows my mind. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And it just. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Something that like, and I don't even want to. You know how people say like, oh, and it makes you feel good too doing that. I want to do it purely to help. I don't want any like saying, oh, Matt did this and it was just absolutely terrific and he did this and this. I don't want even people to know. You know, like I just want to do it. And I found out like all these years, my grandpa passed.
Attention, Mayhem
had been
personnel.
doing this
Ultor upper management
incredible
will be on site
work.
next week,
Just
so please make
and-
sure your
and no one knew.
workstations
No one
are
had
neat and tidy. I would hate for them to
clue
see how we
that he'd
actually
been
work
doing
around
that.
here.
I think that is so cool. Same thing, you know, Paul Walker with his thing. Like anytime there was a natural disaster,
I know, it's a gloomy room.
he was there.
But we have to
and
keep all that
he has
information we
everything.
gather
You know,
somewhere.
he's a good-looking
And the
guy.
ARC
He
takes loads of
is
processing
in
power to
one of
run.
the biggest franchises. But when a natural disaster happened, he created this, like organization, and didn't put his name on it. many times they had to put a pause on the movie because Paul Walker went to these countries to help out, and countries that I wouldn't
At
even
first I
visit
thought Claymore was
if,
funny,
if there wasn't
then
a natural disaster, you know. And so like that just amazes me because like it's like you're risking all of what you have, but you don't even you yes, and you're that like dedicated and want to do it that you do it, you don't tell anyone about it, and just very humble, you know. And it's kind of what I you know, when people go on Instagram or I'm sure you've seen these videos, they record the person doing something really nice, and that is so fucking stupid. Yeah, you're doing it for views. I want to do it to like make help. Yeah, at least he's. Yep. Yeah. That's. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, even if it was under false pretenses or just whatever, at least the guy who needed help.
On your marks, people.
Sun's out, guns out. Literally.
Friday, send us out.
And went viral. Not all bad. Me and Demi actually, she was really heavy into Habitat for Humanity, and I never done
Watch
that.
your backs,
and
agents.
So I went with her one time, and I really didn't know what it was, but when we got there, she just kind of knew exactly where to go. So she was explaining stuff on the way, and we put sawed down on these houses that were being built for people who needed homes, and we got to help out with that. And she had been doing it forever, and it was the first time I'd ever done it, and that's something you can put on your resume too, by the way. Which I know, but like I didn't even know that while doing it. It felt so good because it was just everyone was there for the same reason.
These crystals hold the key.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's funny. Yeah. I didn't know there's a name for it. I'm just glad I wasn't in a group like that. Like you could tell all these people were like dedicated, and like it was just the coolest thing to see.
Once more with healing.
I do my best to avoid Ariadne.
Once again, it is do or die.
Well, the shitty one, I guess, but like, yeah. I definitely was not a part of the shitty one. I got like, I don't know, it was great with people. You know, you yourself. It was great. I learned a lot. That's one of the things about it. She chose to do that on a Saturday morning.
These fools never learn.
Okay, not all of it. Yeah, no, but I got you. There's been instances where like, yeah.
You keep coming.
Yeah,
I keep killing.
I mean, I'm aware. And it's probably because it's one of those it's those people that
Come
are
then.
probably involved
Here I
in
am.
it like once. Like we did it for like 6 months, like at a time. So we were there like a lot, you know. So like we were definitely a part of that whole process, which was just so cool to see.
Ever been in a coma? Imagine the worst night of your life playing on loop. One night your soul's finest, serving and protecting the people. Next thing you know, Joe Shitbag and his merry band of fuckwits show up. So you do your job. But then of course, your job gets harder. They send in Joe Shitbag's big brother. And maybe you get a little too enthusiastic. Because maybe you don't understand just how flammable dark matter is. And poof. A year of your life goes up in smoke.
Really bad.
You wake up to find they've replaced you with a machine. Some call it progress. I call it bullshit. Good to know there's people out there who agree
I feel
with
like
me.
if I had
Now I'm locked,
that platform,
loaded,
that
and ready for
ability
revenge.
to do that,
You
I
know,
would.
just as soon as they take out my
I love
catheter.
connecting with people, and I would want to know how this little girl's doing. I would keep it like I'd be like, you know, let's come to the U.S. Let's bring the family. Let's do this, do that. And but what these celebrities do is the whole thing is filmed.
Gat,
And then
this is Superintendent General G-Bot. Get your
it's
ass
just-
in gear.
They're wearing
We got a crime
like,
already
for
in
instance,
progress.
All right.
6 9
Remember, I don't work for you. I work for Persephone. And the only reason I'm doing this is because someone owes someone a favor.
Yeah, and that
he went
means,
there
at least for the time being,
carried around
you do
$1
work
million
for me.
in his
So let's
bag.
quit the guff.
He's always
Can I
done
ask
that
what this is
all-
about?
at all.
KW Robotics is introducing their
Was
newest
obviously doing
prototype,
it just for like.
RookieBot.
Okay.
RookieBot features an artificial
Yeah,
neural
he was
network
wearing
that
his
learns by observing.
all of his jewelry.
RookieBot is currently
all of
observing
everything,
you.
and
Hi, Mr. Gat.
Great. My two least favorite things.
it's
Partners
so
and machines.
Ahem.
just like,
We hope that
how
by
do you
observing
sell
you,
that piece of
RookieBot
jewelry
will be
you're
able to
wearing?
add a
And,
human touch
you
to
could
Soul
probably,
Metro.
Or maybe you just hire some
they'd
humans.
probably be good
Ha
for
ha.
life.
Are you
Something
joking?
like-
Humans are emotional,
it's just-
unpredictable. Just play ball with me here, okay?
Yeah, I know. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, like a lot of sports players do. They sit there and yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? Like they're like, you don't know what it's like. I was like, no, but like, I also don't have millions of dollars in the bank, and you're sitting there bitching about it. How about you sit there and do something about it? You know, it's wild. It's wild. It's a lot of bark and no bite when it comes to that type of stuff. They they sit there and say it. They can say it all day long, but they don't act on it. Ooh, I love the gats in this game. It just made my day. Agents of Mayhem, and there's Rage. I was. I just like you were talking about Saints Row, and it got me in that mood, so I hopped in Agents of Mayhem. It scratches that itch, dude. I had no idea that you had like such a huge hideout with awesome things to do all around, and it's not what I thought it was, because I listened to other people tell me not to get it or play it, and fuck that. But GAT has a really good squad bonus. I'm trying to check this out now. Melee kills grants. Ooh. I'm a motherfucking winner. What game was it? I wanted you to like do something. Fuck. We both played it together. I think it was Dying Light or Dead Island 2. The achievement was you have to slide. You know how to slide. Slide down a mountain or just anywhere for a certain amount of meters. You know, like stupid amount. I think. Or no, that's The Witcher. I'm sorry, that was The Witcher. And I found the most perfect location to do that. I slid down. Got some achievement. I was like, oh, I'm down. And it's cool because there's 15 difficulties on here, just like there is on Diablo 3, and it kind of does the same thing. I'm playing it like way higher difficulties because I grind a lot by doing all the stuff inside of it. And I love it. I didn't. Even the driving is better. I don't know who said that. Jesus. Kind of like how. Yeah. No. The Saints Row reboot, because the main thing I did in GTA 5, like on PC, after I beat the game, I played alone online just by collecting yacht and this and just having fun, just doing whatever. And half the time, like all I did in that game pretty much was just drive. I love to drive around, and I mean it felt like that old school Midnight Club dub edition, right? Where it wasn't janky, it wasn't this, it wasn't that, but yeah. And then I don't know if you played the reboot. Bro, the driving is so fucking bad. I on Saints Row reboot that I just couldn't believe. So I walked everywhere. I mean, it's still like an ish game, but like I didn't touch it hard. Like I cannot believe that. Y'all are on drugs or something. It is. Mm-hmm.
What am I looking for?
Oh, dude, it was.
Waste control ordinance violation.
Yeah, so
Some
I had
scuzzbucket failed to dispose of
I've
food
beaten
waste
all
in
of
a standard
them,
10-liter
so what I
plastic
did,
bag.
I just
Although it
didn't
appears
touch
the
another
perpetrator has
vehicle
fled the
ever.
scene of the crime.
I ain't worried
And,
about that. In case you
and
haven't noticed, I'm
some
dealing
of
with
the missions,
Legion at the moment.
were pretty fun. In-game stuff. Initially, because I love video games where you get really cool on base that you can. They have this feature.
Yeah.
You have to take over all the city. Once you do that, you get to make big skyline. Yeah. You know, I beat the game before. I was close to like, you know, doing that. So it's kind of like, if I ever jump back in,
Hope that was informative
I
for you.
just wanna-
What's next? Parking duty?
Yeah. Keep up with that tone and I'll bust you down to animal control, smart guy.
What am I supposed to do when I get there? It's not like I'm carrying a ticket book. Not even a cop anymore.
You'll wait for the perp to return to his car.
What's it about?
Then you'll approach him about his parking violation. Then you know the script. He'll say, "Come on, buddy. How about giving a guy a break?" You'll say, "Hey, pal, I'm just trying to do my job here." Then he'll call you a fascist, or a loser, or a soulless sack of shit.
Okay, I think I
Sanborn?
get it.
What? You've got to remember the name. Oh my gosh. That's so how desperate. Yeah, it was not great.
Mine
Like,
now.
Even the shooting, like it's like the controller didn't even really vibrate that much. It was just there was no kick to it. There was no oomph. It was just very plain. Yeah. And it happens all the time, and I don't get it. It's like it's the higher ups obviously, and they just
There it is. Clearly a violation of Article 32, subparagraph 4.
Yeah. Well, Legion is here too. Yeah! Okay, I don't got a ticket for this car, but I do got bullets.
yeah. She just got a lot of shit. All that.
On your dancing shoes and sweep the floor at scandals.
I know. I didn't get that either. That's her. Yeah, let her think that, and it got to the point where Harry and Hermione, or Daniel and Emma, won't even speak to her, and me, I'm just like, how? Like
Chief Bot,
she's the reason
are you
why
intentionally
y'all
leading me to
are
Legion?
Are you
who you are
questioning
right
my
now.
integrity?
And
Maybe
Ron,
I am.
You have problems with me. Go crying to
Rupert
HR
Grint,
later.
He's the only
Right
one
now,
that,
I
that
need you
never,
to do your
you know,
job.
he was always the chill one. He never said it.
So what do we got next?
About her.
Check forgery?
No.
But the other
Public
two were
urination.
very much vocal about it and don't speak because of it. And it's just it's you say the wrong thing and you get crucified. It's and it's like you know that it made her a
Excellent.
billionaire. She was no longer a billionaire because she donated damn near all of her money. So it's like she's not a bad person. It's just like
How nice.
like you know, like it's a response to, or it's yeah.
These crystals hold the keys.
Yeah, I
Another crystal.
don't like anything about him, but I don't like anything about Camilla either. So I was just like, that's why I don't talk politics. Dude. That's why I hate it when you ask me that. I don't want to be rude, but oh no, it's just because like I just politics, dude. Like I always avoid that in religions. I was just like, oh yeah, he's the key. He wants me to come.
Perfect. Another crystal.
No, but I really just avoid that. But because I felt I guess I need to work on that, you know, like I feel like sometimes people will like try to get a rise out of me or something, and and it's just my old way of thinking, you know, back in the day when you know, I was getting like picked on or something like, and I you know, and I take it differently, you know, and certain, especially like on certain days, it's just like not today, you know, and like but yeah, I think I do need to work on that because, you know, we can absolutely agree to disagree and still like respect. Oh, well, what that shows is that like you're saying one of them is right when both of them can be right in their own way, you know. So it's like, yeah, well, yeah. If you don't have a reason and you're fighting someone about it, yeah, that's weird. But if you have a very good reason, it's like absolutely it's valid. It's like let's talk about it, But I mean, if there's absolutely like zero reasons, just like that, like, and those people are just like, oh my god, are just like trying to get a rise out of someone, Oh my god, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's on Netflix, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do, yeah. Yeah. Monkey. Yeah.
Here you are.
Love that. Really?
Se acabó.
I personally never got into it. I don't know why. I never. Yeah. I heard they're amazing. Yeah. And I love Half Baked. Yes. Half Baked. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Of what? Like, what haven't you used? Uh-huh. Like, you've never smoked weed before? No fucking way. It's such a, like here, it's like, there's no stigma anymore, and it's just like someone having a glass of wine at dinner. Like, it's mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Legion has taken my personal business. Drive them out and you will be compensated fairly.
The thing about weed is, I credit weed for so many things because this is okay. So you have guns, like I can explain how it worked for me. Like for the longest time, I didn't know how to. I know that sounds weird, but in movies, they always make them out to be potheads and they're talking like
come
this.
more.
After smoking for 20 years, absolutely 20 years, biggest pothead I spent all of my life. It took how long to figure out how to actually smoke correctly. What I did was, my parents didn't. I just drugs and
time to make it hail.
Something, from
They've got backup.
you actually get to
Back in play.
what you're supposed to get out of it. You know, like I was still there, but what it made me do was I thought about my day, and I was like, how can I do better? Like I shouldn't have. You know, stuff like that. Like I really reflect, and love that part of it, and
Guess they found more guys.
it just has something like this. I forgot what it's called, but like cannabis is like the only thing that works. Like Parkinson's huge. But I mean, there's just been some. I don't know whether they're making me feel popular. I can find ways to kill. But yeah, I don't know how that works. I he had 12 HP out of a million. And I don't know. But yeah, I do credit it for a lot of things. It helps in ways that I just did not think that it would help. Like being able to actually talk to my parents without like when I usually wouldn't, you know, and apologize for, you know, and I would act on them. It's you have to smoke it to get it. No, you do. I used to judge people so bad in high school for smoking weed until you do it. I'm just no, it takes away my ego. There's no ego. Like there's just this pure like of, you know, like, you know what, I messed up today. You know, I can do better. Like what can I do to, and you can't fucking overdose on it. You can't do this and I never have. I mean, it's like saying, like, can I go a day without Zoloft, like my antidepressant? Like it's literally like I can go to a dispensary with a card and get the medicine. Yes, you can abuse the medicine, just like you, yeah. There, it's just I've been struggling for 20 something years, bro. I know so much about the subject that, like, I just bro. Yeah, I also take Adderall. I also take Xanax, which are all cause shit to happen. Uh, okay, they're prescribed, but does that who's the real drug dealer though? The guy that's giving you Xanax that is turning you into an addict, or weed like helped me get off of everything. Like I can already tell there's such a stigma to it that through your view. Yeah, but you, it helps. Yeah. Okay, I should, bro. Analyze. Uh huh. Um, bro, I just say it's literally like I'm that like no, it just helped. I did it. It's just like it's part of like a medication that works for me. Like it like I can focus, but I mean, but I can't do indica. It can be sativa, and that's when I don't I dude I worked as a banker like doing numbers all day, in any small mistake, and it's just like weed like it just helps, dude. Like I have ADHD, and I would so much rather be taking weed than Adderall. There's so many. Well, no, of course, Coke's gonna do that, but that changed you. That's terrible for you. It fucking kills you. It no, uh, not at all. You can't get cancer from it. Yes, on both sides. Yeah, it's like which one are you gonna believe? It's also how you use it. Like I said, like people like to smoke joints and joints at a time, and I did too for a long time. But I learned how to use the medication. I took two hits and put it out, and I and that's why like you like it's kind of invalid of like anything that you bring up. Because you just like me, I judged so many people for smoking weed until I did it myself, and I understood. I was like, okay, this is not ecstasy. This is not a normal drug. This is like natural. This feels natural. You actually have cannabinoid receptors in your brain that are already there. It's like a yeah, and that's abusing it. Just like if I took so many Xanax, that's not good. That's even worse. Hmm. Yeah, it makes you get drunk, and like, and the worst thing weed's gonna do is make you stop at a stop sign until it turns green. I mean, it's just like, it's so funny. No, no, absolutely not. Um, it's just funny because it's the one thing that you probably should have tried first, and then you would see what I was talking about. Like I just have nothing bad to say about that medicine. It's just it's crazy. It's and yeah, absolutely. I have 3 friends here. They grow it themselves, or I go to a dispensary, which is like an hour away. Re- See, that would scare the hell out of me, and I wouldn't do that because they can lace that with fentanyl now. That's like a thing. Or what? PCP? I can't hear you if you're talking. There you go. I hear you now. Yeah, I just the only thing I hate about it is like smoking weed like won't kill you and cigarettes will. It's like ah. Oh yeah, I know. I I mean, but yeah, also I understand like when the doctor prescribes you a certain type of medication, you just take a shitload of it and you try it, and you can get away with it because you're able to if they full, like that'll happen. But if they smell a single thing of marijuana, it's like I become such a cautious driver. Like I drive fast. Not like people don't piss me
How many
off.
are there?
I'm just I play it safe, but if I don't, like I'm just like fast and furious all over the place, and I noticed that when I started I was a much better driver, but the second they smell it, yeah, but it's gotten better. There's like now they can't arrest you for having it. All they do is take it from you. And there's no way for them to tell.
Here come more.
Yet. So it's just I guess growing up in a certain
Another
area
day,
where
another
my
firefight.
parents didn't
Bring it
mind
on,
if I did,
baby.
like, I've always or but like to me it's like when people this obviously after high school, I genuinely like I can't believe it. But I was so uneducated because I didn't fucking do it. But once I did, like I had no idea how my parents would react. And they're really cool. My dad he's nice. I'd asked him somewhere. It was never like it was just like we just very accepted now. Very unless you're a 9-year-old. That would feel kind of weird, like, to be honest. Just because, I mean, that's just, it's like, you know, bottom line, it's just like, it sounds really bad. But, you know, in a safe environment, you know, and doing it, the correct way. Yeah, it's just unaccepted. Like, it's like, you know, we're going to Canada, a bar, and everyone there would be smoking like this. And there was no, like, just fucking, you know, one, like, looking. I don't know how the whole thing started. Reaper Madness? like who started the whole...
Here come more!
I don't want you to do it because since we don't have free Medicare,
this job suits me.
They're having to pay expensive ass, you know, stuff to get in the pharmacy that's harming.
Always room at this party for more.
That has more side effects than you can fucking count on. And you know, yeah, and
the more, the merrier.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great.
They always have more guns.
Uh-huh.
Guess they found more guys.
Yeah. Oh, they're very good. That's a fighting.
Nice stuff we have here.
Are they really?
Cha-ching.
Or sugar-free. If there's no sugar, there is something that's even worse. I forgot what it's called, but it's sugar, but it's
more booty for me.
It's but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like, they replace the sugar with something else so they can save it. And yeah, it's just, it's so bad, but they allow the process. I miss it. Even though it was bland as fuck, like it was so fun to compare, like, just different foods, the same foods,
more to deal with,
different ones to the U.S. and just it was just great.
Hey, Fortune, when you talk to Glory, does she ever talk back?
Sure. Glory's not all stuck up like some people.
What does she say?
You know, stuff.
Does she ever talk about me?
Okay, now you're creeping me out.
Relationships, but there's a lot of other things, and that's not like a. It's okay. The stuff you've seen in movies and stuff that, like, yeah, it's normal stuff, you know. Just certain ingredients aren't allowed to go through. Bro, like, just think of an Italian restaurant. think of just anything. It doesn't matter. Um, the stuff that's allowed in the food there, or here, is not allowed in the food there. Like we allow like so much shit to pass, and that's why, like, you know, all like it's crazy. And we all kind of had to do like a research like after you know, after like a year, and and that's what I did it over, was like the food, and how I like the whole time we were there, it's just like I honestly did I never noticed obesity. All I think was the US. No one knew about it. Like everyone thought it was really good. I was like, oh yay. Holy shit. I must have been in... Yeah. But the fact still remains, like they don't allow a lot of the ingredients that the US does, which... Like what? Give me an example. Okay, how inflammatory? Like what was it? And you have evidence, an article about this? Okay, I'll mhm. I'm looking it up. So, I mean, they do have the freedom of expression protected under like the Article 10 of Human Rights, but um, there's restrictions, obviously, um, including. Oh, I'm just reading what the thing is saying. Ha- It's not absolute and is subject to certain restrictions, including laws against talking about violence, hate speech, criminal offenses. Okay, so criminal offenses. Yeah. It's a slippery slope, but it's like it. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I think that's like that's a little extreme. I see what they're trying to do, but that just kind of makes it like turning into something not good. Um, yeah, like I mean, I would still live there. Like I wouldn't like that wouldn't turn me off from living there, but like I wouldn't agree with like a lot of it. Uh, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, just single. I mean, fuck. I mean, I bands like what's in the like Sex Pistols. Um, yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Like fuck all this. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I had no clue. But then again, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go down and scream. Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy, dude. I had no idea. Yeah, I definitely don't agree with that. I mean they like they're making all the moves that like to like guns are not allowed. This is not allowed, and like, but you also got to think how many school shootings do you hear about in England compared to the dude? I hear about five every morning. I I I heard about one this morning, and they well yeah, but one can be solved so easily. People are so ass hurt about not having guns, but it's just like fucking like I have like brass knuckles. I used to do jujitsu. I learn how to defend yourself a different way, but like with guns scare the shit out of me because I'm not a gun person, but yeah. There's a bad one recently, but I mean that you that's possible to get out of. There's ways to like if you knew that it was going down, like
From fruit trees to decorative
They're still coming.
dude, there's like a Walmart of guns 2 miles away from my house. You walk in there and they have ARs and everything. You don't need a fucking permit. Do you agree with that at all? Yeah, this.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh, shiny.
More for our little party.
Oh no, I was just like, oh, capitalism.
Watch it! Fortune's found him!
You alright? See how you like it. Yeah.
Bring it on.
No, not at all. There's no like kind of pretty, kind of cute, and no, it's very much like they are models or they are, yeah.
Don't get hit by that.
It's so funny.
Stop hanging back.
Yeah. But luckily a band I'm not looking
They've got backup. Advance now! Fire in the hole! Here comes trouble!
I think will it allow you to play it already? I think you can actually play quite a bit for the thing. Oh, yeah, right when I woke up, I took both my Adderall, like, because I forgot to take them, so I'm like wide fucking.
And here I thought they'd given up.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, thanks. We'll call you.
Have you played Pillars of Eternity like once? Because you have, okay. So you'll understand without Actually, dude, don't even do that, dude. Don't even do that. Go into that shit blind. Because I guess this is, I had such an amazing experience. I just wanted to have that. Even though I didn't That's why I went straight to Pillars, because I met this guy on Reddit.
Recharge this thing!
He had me on Xbox playing Valve now. And I've been helping me with no. It's a lot. It's so much fun. I totally thought those games were like yeah.
Oh look, they brought friends. Go get him, Glory.
Get for you, jackass!
Oh, dude, don't. It's so fucking stupid. First of all, I mean, you might. I downloaded it. And I just got. First of all, it's made for kids, and second of all, it's like I could not get into it at all. That could just be a total like. I can't even explain why. It was just like so boring. So. I mean, no. It's just, I guess, like the way they perceived him and.
Enjoy a grenade!
It's very irritating. Like, and I know I always give Gabe. Yeah, I think I do too. Like the claymation type thing. Yeah, like I thought I would love this. And I could be totally wrong because I only played this, but I guess it's because it was geared more towards like cry. It's not like
Yeah.
They're making me feel popular.
I didn't even upload the video because I was like, this is boring footage.
Heavy fire incoming! Causing an explosion! Watch yourself!
Oh, and speaking of all that, I'm on the Alan Wake subreddit, and I made a post that got probably 1,000 ups, so about how Quantum Break Xbox Nice. And Remedy is so good at staying within the law, but still.
You're dead meat!
I there's stuff in there. Alan Wake 2 DLC was so heavy into not just Control, but Quantum Break, and so I was like, really? And all these people like, you know this? But I thought it was just like, what did you notice about Quantum Break? What did you notice that was related to Quantum Break and DLC?
More for our little party.
I know exactly which parts that are in there that are referring to Quantum Break. Like I was just asking like which parts, you know, that Quantum Break.
Give it up! Legion already won!
Oh, we kill him.
Yeah, but besides that, that name. No, I'm asking you like what parts? You said yeah, you knew. So I was like, all right, what parts did you notice? I was just asking. Wait, which part about the sheriff? Alamo too. And oh, okay, I thought you. So basically what it was, and I couldn't believe it, so I had to go back and like, and I was like, no fucking way. So since it's not like their IP technically, they had to do it in very, very creative ways, you know, and yeah, yeah, and hold on, it was. And it was right there too, and I can't believe I didn't like notice it. It was just it made me want to. Oh shit! Hold on. Um. Oh, I know. I'm multitasking. Attempting to multitask. Um. I just thought this one thing was so cool because I didn't even notice it, and okay, that's not what I was looking for. There we go. There it is. So I have like every subreddit of like every game. Um, so I was asking, you know, like Quantum Break. I was like, is my first time playing? Like, is there anything I should, you know, like stop and look out for? You know, like cool little things to look for. And I said like I know that it's like, you know, it's not their IP to do so, but like they got away with a lot of it. So like, uh, so like it. So for Alan Wake 2, the DLC was actually very heavy into Quantum Break because like, obviously Timebreaker, the Night Springs episode. This linked to the exact same backstory as Hatch. What's his name? Martin Hatch. Uh, like the whole thing about yeah, and the whole thing basically about Jesse Faden being an alternate reality version of like Beth and Quantum Break, which is the same actress, and I was just like, wait, what? And I went back and did all that, and then yes, oh my, like. You did tell me it was gonna be like an '80s type camper shit. Like I was like, oh my god, motherfuck. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And I'm thankful for that. Yeah. And Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. That's so cool. Will and Paul, it was like a, what was it, a particle accelerator or oh, speaking of them, dude, like they were wearing Gods of Asgard shirts. Did you know that? In Quantum Break, Will and Paul. Yeah. I yeah, I know. Hmm. I've seen gameplay of that. That looks hard. Oh no, like I swiped. I saw it for 2 seconds, swiped. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing. Hmm. Well, real quick. Uh, oh, you did? Wait, to who? Oh, to the Avowed. Okay, nice. Just one more Easter egg. Will, when he kept going to his car, he kept insisting to go to the car. There's a book. There's a book in the back seat with Sam Lake's face on the cover, and I had to go back and see that. Yes, and they mentioned Control too, which was insane because that was their next project. It was like the graffiti that said AWE. I was like, ah, and could, yeah, mm-hmm, yep, uh huh, yeah. They absolutely knew. Like that. It's just there's so much more. It's just I love it. All right, bro. I'll be here. All right, see you, bro. Peace.
more the merrier.
I thought they'd given up.
Tossing out a grenade.
Go get him, Corey! Yeah. You brought this upon yourself. I know how to deal with these, Legion.
Cue the action music.
Friday is Persephone's right hand. Let that sink in.
Good to see you again. I've noted the area for repair. I hope you can handle this much horsepower. Oh, and if you need me, just call.
Legion has taken my personal business. Drive them out and you will be compensated fairly.
Cue the action music. Bring it on.
Perfect shot. Incoming!
Hey! Line?
Yeah!
Need to charge this thing! Opening fire on the target!
They always have more guns.
Your pirating days are over, Fortune. Here comes real pain!
You keep coming. I keep killing.
Taking a shot!
Where? The poor dead bastards asked for it.
I've adjusted the interior temperature to your preference. Look at all the horses I've got. Passenger side. To the left. Nothing a scratch kit can't fix.
Once more with feeling.
Boom, asshole!
Finally something interesting.
Without your health, you have nothing.
Always room at this party for more. guns! Still coming. And here I thought they'd given up. Cha-ching!
I got them in my sight!
You keep coming. I keep killing.
Yeah.
Where does Legion find these people?
More to deal with.
The more the merrier.
They're still coming.
Press me, Fortune. Grenade out. Take him down. How did I lose him? Get up close to them. Damn it, recharge.
full tank of fuel just for you. Ooh.
Here come more!
Port side.
I always carry a knife called a kirpin. It is a ceremonial blade, really, not meant to cause bodily harm. For that, I have bullets.
I am home for now.